So it is fall, which means soccer season's starting, school's starting, and as I'm getting together my fall schedule, I've been thinking about what it means to be a good parent. How much of my decisions are influenced by how I'm perceived by other people, how I judge myself. Maybe I feel obligated or I want some type of transactional credit by doing various volunteering things, and how much of it is just simply wanting the best for my child, and are those things in conflict? So before we talk about the ethics and morals of being a good parent, which is a big topic, I just want to talk about what it means to perform parenting. When I say perform, I'm talking about how we present ourselves to the world. We can perform a lot of different things. You can perform gender by how you dress, how you act. You can perform by delineating yourself as part of a group. Maybe like if you want to delineate yourself as a jock or a nerd, you might buy t-shirts with your favorite team or fandom. You might adopt a certain vocabulary. Performing is how we communicate to society in the language of that society, things about ourselves. So saying something is performative doesn't mean that it's not genuine. It just means that it has this additional layer of meaning that you are communicating to your society. So let's go through some examples. How about signing up as a team parent for my kids' soccer team? Would that be performative? Well, for me, I don't have the skills to coach soccer, but I do have the skills to organize a snack schedule. But on the other hand, I have some opinions about snacks. I think it gets a little ridiculous when we are packing our children like a complete dinner for the whole team rather than like a snack. I would also be in charge of dealing with participation trophies and getting that worked out, or team banner. And I also find that a little frivolous, but I want to give back. I really appreciate the people who volunteer the time as coach. And so since I don't have the skills to do that, I want to show that I am willing to help, that I give and not just take. So yeah, maybe that would be a little performative. It's more about how people see me than about the service I'm giving to my child. What about volunteering in my kids' school? For me, there is a performative aspect in the sense that if I show the school that I'm involved and I'm willing to help and that I'm a good parent, they'll be more willing to work with me when I ask for things. They might take me more seriously when I express a concern about my child. But it's also something I love to do. It's something that I think has real value in and of itself. Being able to see who your kids are hanging out with at school, being able to have a peek into how their classroom works. I think that's just so valuable, and I love that. I think sometimes we can't avoid being performative in some ways. And I think that being performative can be really useful. It's important to communicate to people things about yourself in a symbolic way, not just telling them, hey, I'm an involved parent. You have to show them that. But I've been trying really hard lately to make sure that I'm doing things for the right reasons, that I'm doing it because it's something that's important to me, something that I find valuable, not because I'm worried about what people think if I don't do it. Doing things out of confidence and love instead of out of fear. So I want you to think about some things that are in your life that may or may not be performative. Maybe you're not a parent and there are other things you perform. Maybe you are a parent. I want to hear, what things do you do that you find performative? How do you communicate to the world that you're a good parent? And what do you feel about that? Do you think that it's okay to perform parenthood, or is that disingenuine in all cases? Let me know what you think.